Many people believe that once something is halal, it always remains halal. But the Quran teaches us something very important. Allah has made many things lawful, yet halal can turn into haram when Allah's conditions are violated. This reminder is shared only from the Quran. No opinions, no stories, only Allah's guidance. These are things that happen in our daily lives, often without us realizing. Number 1. Sincerity and pure intention. Allah makes it clear that actions must be sincere. Allah says in the Quran, chapter 98, verse 5, that people were commanded only to worship Allah, sincere to Him in religion. An action may be allowed, but when sincerity is removed, its value before Allah is lost. Halal actions are not accepted when they are done without sincerity toward Allah. Number 2. Using unjust methods. Allah forbids injustice, even when the goal seems good. In chapter 2, verse 188, Allah says not to consume one another's wealth unjustly. Trade is halal. Earning is halal. But when injustice enters, the halal goal becomes haram. Allah does not allow good outcomes through forbidden means. Number 3. Oppression and wrongdoing. Allah clearly forbids oppression. In chapter 16, verse 90, Allah commands justice and forbids wrongdoing and oppression. Any action, even if it was originally halal, becomes haram when it involves harming others or violating their rights. Oppression removes all goodness from an action. Number 4. Choosing worldly life over worship. Allah allows work and trade, but never above worship. In chapter 62, verse 9, Allah commands believers to leave trade when the call to prayer is made and to remember Allah. Work is halal. Business is halal. But when they cause neglect of prayer, they turn into sin. Number 5. Waste and excess. Allah allows enjoyment, but with limits. In chapter 7, verse 31, Allah says to eat and drink, but not to waste, and that He does not like the wasteful. Food may be halal. Clothing may be halal. But waste and excess turn what is allowed into something displeasing to Allah. This channel exists only for Islamic teaching and reminders from the Quran. Please share this reminder with Muslims around the world so they can also learn and benefit by the permission of Allah. Number 6. Showing off and seeking praise. Allah warns against doing good deeds for people. In chapter 4, verse 38, Allah speaks about those who spend their wealth to be seen by people. Charity is allowed. Helping others is allowed. But when it is done for praise, it loses acceptance before Allah. Number 7. Betrayal of trust. Allah commands honesty and trust. In chapter 8, verse 27, Allah warns believers not to betray Allah or betray their trusts knowingly. Positions, money, and responsibility may be lawful, but betrayal turns them into something forbidden. Trust is sacred in the Quran. Number 8. Causing harm to yourself. Allah forbids self-destruction. In chapter 2, verse 195, Allah says not to throw yourselves into destruction with your own hands. Even lawful things become haram when they cause harm, destruction, or ruin. Allah does not allow self-harm in any form. Number 9. Arrogance and pride. Allah strongly condemns arrogance. In chapter 31, verse 18, Allah commands people not to walk on the earth arrogantly and reminds that He does not like the arrogant. Wealth is halal. Knowledge is halal. Success is halal. But arrogance turns blessings into sin. Number 10. Obedience that leads to disobedience to Allah. Allah makes this rule clear. In chapter 29, verse 8, Allah says that if anyone strives to make you associate with him what you have no knowledge of, then do not obey them. Any obedience becomes haram when it leads to disobedience to Allah. Allah reminds us in chapter 5, verse 100, that the evil and the good are not equal, even if the abundance of evil pleases people. Halal is not only what we do, but how we do it and whether Allah is pleased with it. This reminder was shared only for the sake of Allah and for Islamic learning. Please share it with Muslims around the world so knowledge may spread and hearts may be reminded. May Allah guide us to what is halal, protect us from what is haram, and accept our efforts. Ameen.